My name's Kurt Luttrell, and I'm the registrar here at the Graduate School of Education and Counseling at Lewis and Clark College. And at Lewis and Clark, we have three colleges. There's the Law School, the College of Arts and Sciences, and the Graduate School. And each of the schools has an individual registrar's office. So we're here specifically to serve the needs of graduate students. Our office is located in Rogers Hall, room 301. We're the first thing when you come in Rogers Hall on the left-hand side. This is our About Us page for the Graduate Registrar's Office. This gives our contact information. This is myself and my teammates inside the Registrar's Office at the Graduate School at Lewis and Clark. You'll also find our office contact information, our email address, and our phone number located on the right-hand side of the page. The main office email at gradreg, that's Gradreg, at lclark.edu is monitored every business day, and this is the primary way to contact us by email. Please feel free to send all your questions to gradreg at lclark.edu for a prompt response. So now I'm scrolling up, and we are going to now click on the Current Students link. And this brings us to the Current Students page. This page is a handy one to add to your favorites or bookmark while you're with us. It gives you access to your email account, WebAdvisor, which is the student information system, Moodle, which is a courseware tool that you may use while you're with us, and all kinds of other important links, including financial aid, adding and dropping courses, transcript ordering. All of those quick links are available on this page, along with information about events, deadlines that are occurring at the graduate school. So again, add this one to your favorites while you're with us at Lewis and Clark. Now, to access WebAdvisor, I'm just simply going to click on the WebAdvisor button. WebAdvisor is our student information system, and it's your access to your information while you're with us at Lewis and Clark. WebAdvisor will then come up, and I'm going to click on the Login tab in the upper right-hand corner. Now, User ID. We don't always do a great job of explaining this at the college, but User ID is the first part of your Lewis and Clark email address without the @lclark.edu. So in my case, my User ID is Luttrell. And now I'm going to enter in my password and hit Submit. So over on the right-hand side, what I'm going to do is click on the long bar marked Students, and it brings up my menu of options. There are a couple of things I want to point out on this menu. First, over on the left-hand side, you'll see one under User Account marked Emergency Alert Preferences. Please check and link through into the information within this form. In the event that the college had an emergency, an automated system would provide notification regarding the emergency, and it is through the information that has defaulted in from your application for admissions into the emergency alert preferences that the automated system would use to contact you in the event of an emergency. So please log in and check and make sure this is the best information for that emergency contact. The next emergency contact information link immediately below, that is where you as an individual, should you have an emergency, it is who you would like us to contact. So please link in there, that information will be blank, and place in who you would like us to contact in the event you as an individual had an emergency. The other information that you will see on this particular form, some of it you've already used as part of the admissions process, such as the My Documents area over on the left-hand side. Back over on the right-hand side, you'll find your My Account statement. These will monitor the financial transactions on your account. Below that, the Financial Aid Award Letter. And back over here on the right-hand side under Academic Profile, this is where you'll get your grades, you'll get your transcripts, you can see testing information, you'll be able to view your class schedule, you track your progress in your program while you're with us, view any holds or registration authorizations that you have, also check your textbooks and see what textbooks you will need for a given term. And finally, which I'll be visiting you in class, you'll link in and be able to submit your degree application. But that's a little bit from now, so we're going to move on to registration. And at the very top, I'm going to click on Register for Sections. This brings up a listing of different ways to register for classes. Here you can manage your wait list should you be on a wait list for a particular class. You can do express registration, or the registration system will allow you to go place classes ahead of time on a shopping list, so to speak, and return and register them when registration opens for you. And that would be done under the Register for Previously Selected Sections. But at the very top, I'm going to demonstrate registration, and we're going to do Search and Register for Sections. We're going to click on that link, and that brings us to a search window. This window is very handy for undergraduates who are looking for that class that starts at 11 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But that's not for you folks at the graduate school. The best way to search for sections for graduate students is to use the drop-down arrow under Term and select the term that you're looking for. In this case, we'll be looking at Graduate Summer 2013. A little bit above, you'll see it says CAS, Fall 2013 and Summer 2013. CAS stands for the College of Arts and Sciences. It's the undergraduates, but we don't use that word because they're a little sensitive about it. So we use Graduate Summer 2013, and CAS stands for the undergraduates. So we're going to select that term, and then we're going to go under Subject, and we're going to select the subject, Education. Now I could enter more information, course number and section number, and narrow it further, but I'm just going to enter Education at this point for this demonstration, and hit Submit at the bottom of the screen. And what that's going to do is it's going to bring me up a complete listing of all of the Summer 2013 graduate level education courses offered at Lewis and Clark. And you can see I can scroll down and look at the different offerings. Now there are a couple things I want to point out as we're looking at this search results page. First of all, many of the graduate school courses don't meet in a typical format that you may have experienced as an undergraduate. They may meet a few days one week, a few days a different week, and they may meet in the mornings or the afternoons, all in the same individual section. What's important is as you look at this screen under the meeting information, you'll notice at the very end of the meeting information, there's the marking of More. And as it says up above under the section results area, anytime you see a More, it means that there is more meeting information for you to look at. What you want to do to see the details of that section is to click on the link under Section Name and Title. In this case, Education 501, we're going to click there, and there it brings up detailed information on the sections. And here you can see the different meetings in detail for this particular section, as they all could not be displayed on the previous screen. We're going to check out another section information here. Ed 509. We're going to link through section name and title. We see additional information here. Of course, on these link throughs, you'll see this course description. You'll find posted faculty contact information, their email address, their phone extension, and any individual comments around the section, in addition to the full meeting information. You can also link through directly on this page to the Lewis and Clark College bookstore site, which will give you information on the cost of the listing of textbooks and their cost for new and used, and you can actually order textbooks online for pickup at the bookstore. We're going to register here in just a moment. A couple more things that I want to point out. Over here on the right-hand side, you'll see where it indicates the seats available in the course. The middle number is the capacity of the course, and the very far right number is the number of individuals that are on the wait list. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and register for a class. We're going to register for Education 509. Over on the far left-hand column, you'll see a Select button. So I'm going to click on that Select button and select Education 509. I could actually select multiple courses. I'm going to select another one, Education 550, Section 12. All right, so I've got those two classes that I'm interested in registering for, and I'm going to scroll down here. One item I want to point out to you as we're scrolling down, a few of our sections have individual section fees. You will see those should there be a section fee for the course you're taking in the far right column of this form. Scroll down, I'm going to hit Submit, and what it's going to do is bring those two courses that I have, or that I'm going to attempt to register for, onto my shopping list, so to speak. But it has given me an error. At the very top of the screen, it's letting me know I'm already registered for one of these courses. So I don't want to do that again. So I'm going to uncheck that course and scroll down to the bottom and hit Submit. Because I don't need to take that one. I'm already registered. And now it's brought me forward onto the shopping list, so to speak. Okay, so on this screen, here I see a couple of important things. I see the course that I brought forward on my shopping list, Ed 509, and I also, below, I see any and all the courses that I'm currently registered for. But what I want to do is register for this course. I'm going to click under the action and select the action Register. I'm going to scroll down and hit Submit. It also emphasizes the I agree statement, so you will want to read this statement of student responsibilities that is appearing at the top of this screen. Hit I agree, hit Submit. It's going to go out there and check and make sure I have the appropriate permissions, make sure the librarians didn't get me with a library fine, and see if I'm all clear, which I am. And then up at the top, it's indicating the following requests have been processed. And over here under status, it indicates I've been registered for this section. As you saw earlier, any error messages will appear at the top of the screen in red writing. But there were no errors this time, and I was successfully registered, so it shows me up here. It also then adds the course to my listing of courses that I am registered for now. At the very bottom of the screen, I can just hit OK. It's a good idea to go in after you've registered and just confirm to make sure the courses appear as you think they should on your class schedule. So I'm going to go under Academic Profile and select My Class Schedule. It's updated online real time, so the course that I just registered for will already appear on my class schedule. And there it brings back the full schedule of classes that I'm registered for now. And there's Ed 509 that I just registered for. Another item that I want to point out is over here on the far right, there's a Pass Audit column. If a P appears in that column, it means the course is graded Pass, No Pass, or at Lewis and Clark, we call that Credit, No Credit only. So it's not using the traditional grade scheme. All right, so I'm registered. Go back and click on my student menu. As you do transactions, it will create charges on your account. The charges will update within 2 business days, so it will not appear immediately under my account statement, but it will shortly. So that is how you register for classes.